In the next 10 to 15 years, we will lose a lot of jobs to AI and automation. Tech like self-driving cars and automated restaurants means millions of jobs will be eliminated. But are knowledge workers immune? Unfortunately, the answer is no. In order to fully understand this, we need to understand how AI technology works. So I decided to use ChatGPT, one of the best AI tools on the market, to get the answer to my question. Now we have our ChatGPT interface open, and let's ask it.
Explain to me how AI technology like ChatGPT works, like I'm in 5th grade.
Alright, and here we have our answer. Alright, imagine you have a really smart friend named ChatGPT. This friend is like a super good listener and knows a lot about many different things. You can ask your friend any question or tell them something, and they'll do their best to understand and respond just like a real conversation. Now, ChatGPT works because it has been trained on a ton of information from the internet. It reads lots and lots of books, articles, and websites to learn about the world. It's like your friend went to the biggest library ever and read everything it could find. In the interest of time, I'm not going to read every sentence that's on there, but feel free to pause here if you want to give it a more thorough read. That was actually a very solid answer. In essence, ChatGPT uses a neural network, which in plain English means that it reads information, recognizes patterns, and uses the knowledge that it gained to solve problems. And now if you stop for a minute and think about this is essentially what we do as humans. We go to school, we get a job, and over time, by taking in the information that's around us, we become experts in different things, and that's why we demand a higher salary in return. You see, here comes the scary part. AI can do the same thing, but instead of needing years, you only need hours as long as enough computing power is available. And on top of that, an AI will never have an off day, it will never feel sad, it doesn't need food, it doesn't need any kind of rest. As a result of that, you as a human could never be AI at doing repetitive tasks, memorizing information, or being very knowledgeable in a certain subject. And this is why people like Elon Musk and Sam Altman have publicly voiced concern around the safety of AI. But before you freak out, here's the silver lining. Despite its extraordinary capabilities, AIs can't think. They're not sentient, meaning that they can't solve problems critically, at least not on their own. So as a knowledge worker in any field, your job will be at risk. If your job only entails repetitive tasks and you don't do any kind of critical thinking or problem solving for your role. On the other hand, if you're someone who's able to solve problems creatively and leverage AI as a tool, you're going to be able to turbo boost your productivity and advance your career very quickly. If you think I'm full of it, this has actually happened before. And as I like to say, history has a tendency of repeating itself. So let's take a trip down memory lane. The year is 1985, and you're an accountant working for one of the largest public accounting firms in New York. And out of nowhere, Microsoft released this fancy new software called Excel, and all your buddies are talking about it. All your buddies are worried that this fancy new software will put them out of a job. Fast forward 2 years, all of you still have an accounting job, at least the ones that learned Excel anyways. And now, Excel has made it possible for you to do what used to take you 40 hours in 1 day. Fast forward to today, we still have loads and loads of job opportunities in accounting, but good luck landing a role if you don't know how to use Excel. What ChatGPT is to knowledge workers today is what Excel is to accountants back in 1985. So as a knowledge worker, you have a window of opportunity to get ahead of the curve and get really good at AI. And as a result of that, you're going to see your value on the job market skyrocket. Alright, if you watch until the very end, thank you very much. This was my opinion on how AI is going to affect knowledge workers. My name is Oliver Pan, and I put out career content like this. So if you're interested, give me a follow, and I will catch you in the next one.